Hello out there. Corkin here with our Room 19 project overview video for not just week 8, but also 9 and 10. The the projects you see here, the ones that are highlighted on this slide here are also reflected here on this Room 19 pocket project list. And I made this small hoping that the students would be um, less intimidated by the length of or the size of the slideshow, etc. So I wanted to go over that with families as well, so you understand what all this means. So the first thing we did was we broke it down into our subjects. I also highlighted these four activities: reading. So there's one per major subject area. Reading workshop. The goal is for students to bring home their red homework folder. So if the students only bring one thing every night, it's their red homework folder. And in here they have their reading log, which is on the top here. So the reading log goal for this week, or eighth week of school, is to read 300 minutes total. And one student, I think jokingly, said, "What if I read 300 minutes tonight?" And what I didn't have time to say in my response was, it's far better for you to read whenever you're practicing. If it's a sport, if it's a musical instrument, it's better for you to break up your practices than to try and do all of it at once. Scientists have found this, and I have found it from personal experience. So we're reading this week. Again, we're trying to log 300 minutes. If you can't reach 300 students and if you get close, if it's 200 minutes, 240, whatever, every week try to read a little bit more. Then for writing is a little more specific. For writing, we're going to write for 100 minutes this week, which is, it breaks down to 25-minute entries 4 different times. And kudos to Dawa was the one who realized, wait, 20 minutes per day is not going to work because you'd have to write on Friday after school or something. So yeah, 25 minutes every night. And I'll talk about topics in just a moment for that. Next, for math workshop, we have 3 new homework pages, and this is in our book, the this homework book, which stays at school, and we just rip out the pages that we're doing per week. And students who finish 17, 19, and 21, if they are done and they wish to do the review pages, remembering pages, which are even numbered, so 18, 20, and 22, that'd be wonderful. And then I'll get to that in a minute. And then fourth is the weekly cross puzzle, which is blue this week, with the menu items, which we talked about today. So the students know what those are. So I think the reading minutes are straightforward. The writing minutes, hopefully I did this correctly. So writing minutes, here we go. The goal is to write about these topics. One entry is about your story idea. We want to write a realistic fiction idea. Your second entry, entry 18, aka topic 2, is about the main character. Writing 3 is about the setting of your story. And then lastly, entry 4 is about the challenge or the struggle that your character goes through. If you do 2 of these this week, and that's all you can get to, that's A-okay. Students for whom writing is either a passion or something they know they want to develop, do your best to write for 15 to 20 minutes, 25 if you can. Story idea, main character, setting, and the struggle or challenge that your character goes through. Speaking of the writing, so our that story idea, that's what I last week the students gave me their writing, and I did auto text to type, right? And this is all of it, and it was such an impressive activity. The 20 minutes that the students wrote came out to 2,638 words collectively as a group. And then what we did, we started doing today, is I shared them, and the students started providing feedback. And some of the feedback, like this, I thought this was sensitive. It's sad that the character woke up from 6 years in a coma and then got into a car accident, but then won a lottery twice and won a car. Um, and it does. Like this student says, it's a little confusing. It sounds like different stories. That's fine. This person was confused about the animals and what's the bottom one? Yeah, this person says that was intense. It is intense. So I was telling the class today that the reason I like what we're doing here is it's giving us an opportunity to read each other's stories in a way that we couldn't. When I was a kid, we couldn't read each other's stories really unless we were sharing papers. So that's one way I wanted us to share our writing. What's another aspect of our project work here? Oh, I'll go back to the. Let's go back. So for reading logs. Well, that's the gist. I think the gist is every week we're going to do highlighted projects. So the students that can be your at homework, uh, and then the all the projects that are not highlighted, those are all projects that are Chromebook, or in the case of this art, the art is not Chromebook, but it is materials intensive. We're going to be working with clay, clay figurines. We're going to do some clay sculptures here in the class. Um, hmm. Yeah, so hopefully that helps a little bit. Again, students will be continuing with our both our highlighted, and unhighlighted projects for the rest of this week, and it is going to continue through the next 2 weeks, weeks 9 and 10 also. Okay, hope you're all doing well. Good start today. And lastly, thank you, parents, for the snacks came in, and our snack supply is in good shape right now. So the kids are going to be lined up and quite enthusiastic tomorrow for snack time. Appreciate that. Okay, aloha, everybody.